Hi guys. You're welcome, honey. Tonight, I'm tired, but I just had to get some pages done in this beautiful baby. So I am tying some spots in the spine. I'm just going, random spots here. So, we went to an event tonight in one of the towns nearby where we work in this town. So, we like to consider ourselves to be a part of the little community there. And they do a Christmas stroll where they have, fake snow that kids can play in, and the little art center has crafts, and they had the kids make an ornament out of a paint chip today, which was cute. And then you made a Christmas tree out of a paint card, and then the solid color paint cards, you punched holes and used the little circles that you punched out to put on it as the ornaments, which I thought was just adorable. That did not work out the way I wanted it to. So, that was really cute that they had that, and they had s'mores where you roast s'mores over. They had little sterno cans going, which was cute. And I was like, this is such a good idea, And then you made the s'more out of a Christmas cookie, and they gave you a Hershey Kiss, which was, I thought that was sweet. So, that was fun. And they had pictures with Santa Claus, so we did that. And both of the girls were fine. We loved Santa. They were both perfectly fine. I thought for sure we would be dealing with some meltdowns. But I have been dying to get back to work in this baby. I've been working on some other things, as you have seen, so I did not get a chance over the last little while to work on this over the last few days. And I put all of this stuff aside, and I've just been adding to it. I'm like, man, I really got to pull that back out. I really want to add some more stuff to this puppy and get it out of this pile I'm making. So, that is what I'm going to do. And I am enjoying some tea. So, nice, relaxing tea event. I decided to make one page a, en masse scavenger hunt page of just snowman stuff. So I thought that was fun. And I have some snowman wrapping paper upstairs that I'll grab some pieces from. But I got a new catalog the other day, and I love this picture. So this picture, it's big for this, but I don't even care. The whole thing is going to go in. The whole thing is going in. I don't even care. What do I want to glue it in with? I'll glue it in with Mr. Purple. I'm going to put it in here on a page I don't have inked, since it's going to be the whole page. So we'll do it here. Do I have an open purple? Nah, who cares? It's all crap anyway, right? So just glob this glue right in there. So, it was cold tonight. It was cold. It was in the 30s, which when you're not used to that, which now, I'm like a southern girl, so I'm not used to 30-degree temps. So once you get into those temps, you're cold. So we got all bundled up, which was nice. It was nice, you know, it's nice going for a stroll and being all bundled up. But the hard part is you go into these warm buildings, like we went into the art center and we did some ornaments, you know. And then when you get hot in there with your jacket on and when you're all geared up. So you come back out and it makes you colder, you know. I'm going to keep that right there even though it's on the crease, but I don't care because I just love this picture. I just love it. I love it. And it's going to stick out of the book, and that is fine because I just love this picture. I love the whole page, that whole page, the whole thing is staying in here. I love that it's a snow globe. I love the little things on the edges. I love the little deer. I love up here that it says Snowfall 2018. I love the, you know, the little, it looks like little pussy willow in the corners. I love it. So the whole thing is staying right there. But I also found this crazy Santa in my stash the other day. He's got to go someplace. But I have been, you know, I have been contemplating joining the art center. You know, I feel like if I brought some of the mixed media stuff in, you know, it could be a lot of fun for the community. But I don't know how to go about doing it, and I don't want to seem like I'm too forward. You know, so I really don't know what to do about that. You know, because I don't want to be like a newcomer and go in and change things, but I just feel like people in the community would have a lot of fun with collage work and crafting with stuff that they have in their houses every day, you know. I think that if more people made journals like this where they just glued stuff, it would make them so happy. Because, I mean, think about it. If you're watching this video, it's because you like to do what I'm doing. Or you're interested in trying it, right? So, if you already do it, you know how nice and relaxing this hobby is. You know, just gluing paper to paper. You know, it's relaxing. It's nice. And you know, taking little mementos from your day is nice. So, you know, and maybe I'll put Crazy Santa over here, right? Nah, because this is a nice picture, so maybe we'll put nice stuff. I have another snowman to add to my collection. So, you know, I want to share that. You know, I want to share that with the community. Maybe I can get more people to be interested in it. And then once I have my shop set up, I'm going to offer craft nights in my shop, you know, to select individuals. It's not like I'm just going to have strangers here. But if I started doing something like that where I could offer classes or just group get-togethers, you know, I don't even got to teach anything, but just group get-togethers where I get a good group of people, I just think that would be so much fun, you know. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's something to think about, you know. Maybe it's something to think about in the future. I don't know if I'm confident enough to do something like that. And if anybody has experience with it, I would greatly appreciate it. You know, but maybe if I did classes at the library and didn't have anything to do with the art center, you know. But I think even like for kids, you know, Lily has a blast cutting paper up and gluing it together. You know, even if I did something like that. But yeah, if you have any opinions on it, I would greatly appreciate the opinions. Oh yeah, we need the Zen gnome. And the gnome with his butt sticking out. But I've been watching some videos of some people on YouTube, so I've been getting some great ideas for pages to do in this bad boy, which I'm pretty stoked about. I like this tree. Maybe I'll put this tree on this page. And Barb Owen had a live stream today where she did some really nice looking cards, and this Christmas tree made me think of it because it kind of looked like this, so I might have to steal Barb Owen's card idea to do a page in this with, because I'm not going to do it on a card. I mean, I love homemade cards, but I get so worried that if I make somebody a card, they're going to just throw it out. You know, because cards are so disposable to so many people. And I come from a household where my mom threw everything out. Sorry, Mom, but it is the truth. You threw everything out. She has like a handful of stuff that me and my brother have made, and that's pretty much it. So, you know, I'm so afraid that whatever, you know, if I send a card, it's going to get tossed. And I could never live if what I made was thrown out, you know. I'm going to just put this tree here to cover up those words. And then this page will be done. Because I'm not putting anything else on this page with this cover from this catalog. They have a lot of the same stuff in the catalog over and over, but the girls here are pretty consistent. You know, they're different most of the time, and I love those girls. You know, they're like kind of watercolor looking. So that's the whole reason why I got the catalog. I got the idea from somebody else. She uses these girls in her journals all the time, so I had to take advantage and do that. So that page is definitely, I don't care if that cover's sticking up like that. Let's see. First of all, let's check on my cards dried the other day. That looks good. And this looks good. I do want to, well, that one says 2018 inside, but I am going to write the dates. What else? What else can I put in here? Let's see what I've got. Oh, I found this the other day, too, in my stash that I love. So I'm going to cut around these a little bit. And, or maybe even, since there's so much white space, I will just, I wonder what year, this is from 2008. That's how old some of the stuff, I have stuff in my stash, like, I have stuff in my stash from the 60s and the 70s from magazines that I have gotten recently, but, you know, when I started cutting stuff up, I bet you I have stuff in there that's 20 years old, or better. You know, in other words, I cut it out 20 years ago. Here are my smalls. All these guys I just cut out of here quick. These were in a catalog. So I cut this whole little pile up, and I'm going to keep those there as my smalls. So, like this snowflake, you know, we could put that here. Maybe, right? And put something else with this sucker. Oh, I got some cardinals too, which I just love cardinals. Let's see what I've got that I can put with it. I mean, you know, I could always put a doily, right? Let's see what I can put. Let's see what I can put. You know, and I have some magazines too that I've gotten recently that I know have Christmas stuff in it, but I haven't harvested them yet, so I can always go through those too. Let's see what I've got in here. I could put a doily. I have a Mrs. Fields cookie catalog. Who doesn't love Christmas cookies? I'm gonna make some this week, I think. Let's see what I've got that can add some texture. Oh, I got this kid too who I love. Love the excitement of this kid, so I'm gonna cut this little dude out. Oh, like look at the excitement, look at that hair, just great. The whole ordeal is just fantastic. I really hope that this is the expression I see on Christmas. Because it completes my life to see this kind of happiness. Now, he is not going to last, so I think I'm going to have to defoot him. Like so. Alright, so if I do this, right, and if I cut that out, now we'll save the snowflakes for a little more focally points. If I glue this guy here, maybe cut a little piece of light out. You know, let's cut a strip so that we can use some of this. Cut a strip of lights. Put the lights over here. Turn it this way because I didn't cut it straight. Put some lights over here maybe. Just chop this up. Chop that. Put this over here. I can use it someplace. So if I did this, and then this guy right here. Oh, magic. Right? I didn't bring my paintbrush back in. I washed it. The other night I was working on my mass journal and I did a page of bottles. And I was in such a rush to seal it up with a matte medium that I forgot to rinse my paintbrush off, so I didn't get to it till the next morning. So I had to soak it in hot soapy water all day and then take a little scrub, you know, this little wire brush I have and scrub at it. And it took a while. It took a while, but it did come off, and the matte medium works phenomenal as a sealer. It has not been, it has not remained sticky. Even in here, it's like completely dry. So we can do some more doilies in here, and they will survive. Okay. So, you know, I say it again, if you are trying to save a penny, get the Walmart matte medium. I cannot speak for the gloss, but I am pretty satisfied with this Simply Acrylic brand. Pretty satisfied with it. And everybody I have questioned and talked to, and everybody, all the videos I've watched that have had to do with it, everybody is pretty much satisfied. I haven't heard any complaint. It is heavy, and it does spread far, so you really don't need a lot. You know, I've kind of been globbing it because I'm used to Mod Podge or like Elmer's where you do need a lot, but this stuff you really don't need a lot. I can go through and seal all these pages, you know, and not have to worry about it. I can go through and seal them all and let them dry, and they'll be fine. So, good old purple glue. Gotta glue my corners back in, you know. So what do I want to do here with my snowflake? I have another piece of that tree. I can, because they're both facing that direction. The cutoff, you know, the cutoff point here. So let's find something. Oh, look at that fox in the snow. I love this deer in the snow. Let's put the deer in someplace. Snowflake, you're on the back burner until you inspire me. Let's use some decorative scissors for that. I don't know why, but I don't like these because they're so square, so I'm going to use them. Because something is going to happen where I like them. I have to give them opportunities to show their beauty. Right? Only we could look at everything in life that way. Just give me the opportunity. Oh, do you ever just feel so tired that your eyes are like your eyes are just dry and they are so heavy. My eyes feel like sandpaper right now. And my eyelids are like 4,000 pounds, but I just couldn't. I didn't get to craft last night because it was tubby night, so you know, by the time you get done with tubbies, it's like fighting a battle. You're whipped, and I was like just done. Tonight, they'll be quiet, please. Tonight, I'm very sore. Even the baby, like when I put her in bed, she was like, yeah, Ma, you know what? I'm done too. She didn't even cry. She's like, see ya. I love this deer. Love this deer. Love him. Love him. If I take a snowflake. Yeah, I'm gonna put a snowflake on here too, man. Hell yeah, dude. So. Oh man, do I have some great ideas for this thing though. Some stuff I've thought of recently that I'm gonna do. You know, we're having a snowy event this weekend. It's already declared, the governor has declared a state of emergency. I just find that hilarious. But, you know, so Sunday is going to be a snow day. So I'm hoping to get some video time in on Sunday. I don't want to cover up the deer. I'm going to do that there. And the nutcracker maybe? Unless he's too tall. No, the nutcracker maybe goes here, and the snowflake in the corner. Yeah, that would be cute, right? My hands are cold. That would be cute. And if I ripped a doily in half to put behind all of it, or I don't even have to rip it in half, you know what? I would just glue it down halfway and then glue it to the back. That's what I'm going to do. I got to go get my paintbrush for the matte medium, so I'm going to be right back. Okay. I had this paintbrush put aside all day to come in here with me, and it just did not transpire. So maybe I'll put it in the corner. Now I'm going to do it right down here so that I can fold it in half. Like this. Okay. Move it over and put a little bit of this in my paint mug, not to be confused with my coffee mug that I have on the side over here. So the downfall is this is hard to open. That is like the only downfall that I have seen with it this far. Come on. Last little glue booger gotta come off. So, grab my brush. What do I do with it? I bring it in, I put it somewhere, and it's gone. What did I do with that stupid thing? Oh, it's tucked on the side of my page. Okay. Keep that right in there so that I can have it ready to go. This one I'll probably have to dry. This stuff goes a long way though. I cannot believe how nicely it goes on. You know, it's going to have a little bit of an odor, but the odor strength is no different than Mod Podge. Because the Mod Podge has an odor too. The Mod Podge gloss, I don't know if it's because the one I've been using as a glue is old, but the Mod Podge gloss has a pretty strong odor. You know, I never used to be bothered by odors. Now all of a sudden I'm like this sensitive. I mean, Simple Green, the cleaner, every single time my nose runs and I'm like, it actually like makes me sick all day, feeling like I have a cold. My sinuses just go nuts and my throat, you know, I start coughing. Before I had children, I never ever had, and now candles make me sensitive. Like I have some candles that when I burn them, I could throw up. I smell the wax, you know, or the melts. Like I have a whole bunch of Scentsy ones, and Scentsy is like just way too strong for me. I don't know, because I have a whole bunch of Scentsy melts that I think smell great, but man, I start burning them and they turn my stomach. You know, or I'll like the smell for like 5 minutes and then all of a sudden I'm nauseous. It just drives me nuts. Because I used to be like the candle queen. If you knew me 10 years ago, I still have like 10 or 20 candles outside in my storage trailer that were from the days of the candles, because I used to get the Yankee candles on sale because I lived in Yankee Candle Country. So we had a Yankee Candle store the next town over, and that store had what they called the seconds shop, which is their outlet store where you'd buy all your seasonal candles for the next year, right after the holidays, and you get all your Christmas candles between $5 and $15 for the big jar. So, you know, I stock up, and I've had some awesome candles. Yeah, but of course, then Yankee Candle went way downhill. If anybody burns candles, you know that. Now Yankee Candles, like they're the same price, you know, $30 for a jar candle, which I've never paid. I've never paid full price for a jar candle ever. But the quality of the candle's just gone. They don't have the same smell. They don't burn nice. Most of the candles I have, they burn crooked, and you end up, you know, losing half the candle or a third of the candle because it doesn't burn evenly no matter what you do. They burn black. I get a lot of black soot and smoke coming off of them. So, you know, the quality is just totally different. You know, and it just really irritates me. Just irritates me to no end. But who cares now, because the smell of candles makes me sick to my stomach. I burn incense. Incense don't make me feel as queasy, but once in a blue moon.
You put that link. Didn't you put it on Facebook?
Yeah. I don't know. Logan Lathe. So put this snowflake there. You know, when I'm not done, I'm probably going to go around and stamp stuff one of these days too. I tend to like to do stamping and word adding in bulk pages, unless there is a page that's a specific theme, you know. But I tend to like to go around and just sprinkle wordage and stampage, you know, at once. See that matte medium there is like not completely dry, but I can close this page and it would be fine. You know, I am going to put a piece of ribbon up at the top there though. I am going to ribbonize it. If I can find my ribbons, I think I put them all in my big container. I save these packaging. I don't know why, because I'm just nuts, I guess. What's a ribbon I haven't used yet? I haven't used these little presents, which I think is just great. So I hope that everybody is working on their Christmas journals. I hope that it's bringing you holiday spirit. I've been looking at the thrift stores, but you know, it is amazing how at Christmas time the thrift stores sell their crap for more than you can buy it new at Walmart. Like I go to this one church thrift store that I like to go to because you're supporting local food banks, right? And what I like about it is that it is so cheap. I mean, appliances. We bought a coffee maker there for $3, and we use it every day. You know, so I'm gonna put it below my scissories. Yeah, I like that. And so I was gonna buy a roll of gold ribbon the other day, and they wanted $4 for a roll of gold. It was thick, it was wide ribbon, and it was, you know, a fabric ribbon. But then I looked at like one of those shiny cheapo paper. I don't know what it is. If it's like a plastic or something. It's like a foil ribbon. And it was narrow strips. $2 for that roll. I was like, yeah, okay, you know what? Walmart had a ton of rolls of ribbon for $1. Or, you know, giant rolls of ribbon for $2 new, you know. Some of this ribbon was new. Some of it, I don't know if it was new because it wasn't wrapped. It didn't have packaging on it. But some non-Christmas stuff I got, I got 5 composition books. They're, you know, girly covers with like guitars, and one of them says peace or something, which I would keep the peace one, but it's ugly. And those were 50 cents a piece. Yeah, you know, pick those up. Go nuts with that. But the reason why I got them is because they are thick covers and thicker paper than these Walmart ones. So yeah, stocked right up. I don't need composition books now for 100 years. I have about 10. So I'm going to, you know, use those up. I'm going to put my doily down on this side. So gonna get this done on this side. I might as well put something else on this side too, right? Since this is going to be wet for a minute. And glue all this down. Oh, I really like this matte medium. It's like really nice. I'm going to buy some more the next time I go to Walmart. Because, you know, because I like it now, and because I've said it out loud, they're going to discontinue it. That's going to be the end of that. I went to Walmart this week because we had to go grocery shopping. I'm like, of course, you know, I'm out of food the week before a giant snowstorm, which down here it's like nuts. There was no bread. I found one loaf of white bread and one loaf of wheat bread, and the rest of it was artisan bread. But I went to 2 different Walmarts and they did not have low sodium bacon. I'm like, apparently snowstorms, people eat bacon. We eat a lot of bacon. And they had no roaster chickens. Like, all I have wanted to do is have a roaster chicken. And I can't because there are no roaster chickens to be had. I cannot believe it. I'm like, why? Why must you eat all the chicken? Let's just stick this up there in the corner. Why do I keep putting the cap on this glue? Because I just keep having to yank it out of here. So, you know, no roaster chicken for me. I'm going to have to make a pot roast on Sunday. Which is, I'm not a big pot roast person. I like pork roast, but I'm not a big pot roast person. So, I wanted to do a chicken. You know, with the storm, we're going to run the wood stove all day Sunday. What?
Joey has a Model 3 Ford clock in his bed.
Like yours?
Yes.
Yeah, we've noticed that before. But I'm very proud of myself. I've not done any of these pages without you guys. Just so you know. But I might, you know, if I have one of my days where I just feel like having a quiet day, I might. I can't promise that I'll stay committed to recording all of my pages. But if I do any without you, I'll show you. You know, I'll show them to you. I'm not going to hide them from you people, you know. Oh, some of my doily came off on this snowflake. That's okay. I'm going to find some smalls to put on here. Some smalls, man. Some Christmas smalls. My husband just informed me that Joey on Friends has a Model T clock in his bedroom, and my husband has the same one. Which his little Model T clock is cute. It's in my kitchen. I like it. I like the little noise it makes. You know, it makes a noise like it's supposed to be putt-putting. And I like it. Very relaxing. It's nice and soothing when you're in there quiet by yourself. Like I painted all my cabinet doors in the kitchen and I didn't have anything on. And I just listened to that clock go while I did my cabinet doors. So I really liked that. Maybe I'll put a gift tag, right? To and from. Yeah, we'll put a gift tag. Why not? I've had these gift tags for a long time and I'm still using them. And I have a whole nother box of them actually. This was a few that were left in one of the boxes and I have a whole nother package. So I'll grab some from the new package too. I'll put one of each. I grabbed 3 different ones. So I'll put one of each on this page. I am loving this book though, you guys. It was like, it really helps me get in the spirit, you know? And I have some more things, you know, not just random stuff. I mean, these, you know, little tags are memories because they are, you know, I've been using these same tags for a long time. Like, I bet you I've had these for 10 years. I've had them at least, I got them after my dad died. So I'm going to say maybe 7 or 8 years. So I've been using the same ones for a long time. A lot came in that package. So you know, they're memories. I'll look back on this someday and say, oh, I remember those tags. you know, if they're still stuck by then. The glue is probably only meant to last like 5 minutes. Let's try something here. If I fold, if I turn this like this, right? And then if I can find, and I gotta move the book for a minute because I am on the hunt for something very important. Alright, let's grab the big folder of junk. I probably should put this all in a box. I don't think I have a box big enough. Actually, yeah, I do. I got Amazon boxes. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I have an Amazon box that I just got that's green and has the Grinch on it, and I want to keep the box. I have some Amazon tape to put in here. If you order off of Amazon, you know what I'm talking about. Ooh, here's my deer again. I'm going to put him in there again. And a snowy owl. Look at these birds. Oh, I just love the birds. Love them. Pieces of ornaments from my magazine. All of my doilies. And this, and this, and this. Oh, I love this little tree. This is going to go in my smalls. And a Christmas shoe, too. Look at the Christmas shoe. He's going to go in my pile of smalls over here. Love this right here. Love this cover. Love this. And this, and this, and this. Let's see. And this. I like this with the mailman. Because you got to feel for those delivery drivers, you know. I mean, especially UPS and FedEx, because they are out. They are out until all hours. Last Christmas, I saw those guys out, you know. It was late at Christmas time. It was late that I saw those guys out. You know, you really have to feel for those guys driving and delivering. You know, but then again, it's what they sign up for, and they get the overtime for it, you know. Another UPS. Maybe I'll do a UPS spread. Love the poinsettias. I don't even like poinsettias, really, but I like them in pictures. But, like, you know, my birthday is New Year's Eve, and my birthday flower is holly. Like, yuck, you know? Ooh, a nice wreath. Who wants holly as their birthday flower? Come on, give me a break. Give me a stinking break, people. Oh, some smalls. That can be a small. My little snow globe and those little flowers that I like that I'm going to find someplace for because they are gorgeous. And those little flowers too. Those little flowers come out of that Olive and Cocoa catalog. Like, I'm sorry, I can't spend that kind of money that they want for that stuff. That is like, whoa! But I can gawk at the cute things, right? I'm looking for a picture, which I thought I had some branch pictures. Let me see. These are all too small to be branch pictures. This and that and that. Come on. Sorry, you're like sitting here while I go through a whole bunch of crap. I thought I had branch. I love this deer picture too. Another Olive and Cocoa cover that I'm going to use the whole cover. See, like, these are ornaments. But if I just need the branch. I love those ornaments, but I just need the branches. Let's see. I gotta start using some of my little pieces that I cut from that scrapbook paper too. Let's see. Maybe I don't have any more branches. Maybe those are the only branches I've got. What could I use for branches? Think, Malia, think. Think about a branch. Think about a branch. Let's see. Branches, branches, branches. If I could use something brown, you know, like my table cover here, that could be a branch. Oh, this I've got to glue in there too. Let's see. Ooh, if I put my moose head on there. What did I just do? What did I just see him? Come on, Moosey. Yes, okay, better idea, better idea. Let's do it. Let's start here. Ah, now I have no room, because now I need this whole folder open. I have stuff put aside in the folder. So we gotta just be very careful and pick the whole folder up and plop it. Grab the coffee out from under it. Grab the matte medium out from under it. Okay, we are gonna moose. Moose time. All my smalls are flying with my moose. Oh, I got some great smalls. Okay. Big scissors. Moose time. This can go with my smalls because there's nothing else on this page I want besides this little deer thing.
Where's that white sugar?
It's in the glass jar in there.
No.
Oh, well, go put it on the table and I'll bring it in the bedroom and charge it. Okay. I like this whole page. I should have used decorative scissors, but I'm just so excited to try my idea. Okay. Maybe. Let's see. If I trim that. Okay. If I put moose head on there, and if I took my if I put him down here, woo, that's wire under there. And if I glue that on here, what? I kind of like it, so I'm going to do it. Did I have any what? No, honey, I'm not doing live. I'm just recording a video. Because I can't do the lives because we don't have very good internet. Huh? No, there's nobody on this one, just me. People are going to watch it later. And if I put this on here, like so, right? Let's grab some leaves. I might not be able to get this on here. This might be something I'd have to string through the page or something. Because I'd have to hold this on here to keep it glued. Let's see.
I do not want to go to JoJo. Oh,
Wax paper. Where's my wax paper? Not within reach, of course. If I take this and put it down, this is what I do. You know, maybe. So, you know, we got some pages done tonight, you know. I have an envelope of stuff. Ooh, I just peeled that off for whatever reason. I have an envelope of stuff. My grandmother sent the kids, I don't know why, well, I mean, I do know why, it's cute. She sent the kids some notepads and stuff. Some cute little ornaments, so I am going to put them, I got some pages from them to put in here, and I got some other things that are memories from this year. But for now, this is pretty much going to be it. It's pretty much going to be it for tonight. It's 9:30 now, and it's time for everybody to go to bed. I might glue this poster in tonight. That might be my final, you know, thing. Glue this poster in. But I'll do that off camera and then show you guys. So I have to leave that on there for a while, so I might as well log off. And I will be back with another video. I'll be doing some more of this stuff this weekend. And I will be we'll probably make some cork ornaments, I'm thinking, this weekend. I figured that would be fun. So, have a great night. Thanks for hanging. Ta-ta for now.